Breaking news in Yuba County stars Allison Janney as Sue Buttons, a woman who takes advantage of her growing celebrity status when the police and the public think her dead husband is just missing. This is the seventh feature film by director Tate Taylor, whose most recent film was the streaming hit Ava, and it's produced by Jake Gyllenhaal, containing quite an all-star cast including Janney, Mila Kunis, Regina Hall, Awkwafina, Samira Wiley, Wanda Sykes, and Matthew Modine, among many others. It's a dark comedy with a little bit of satire thrown in there about media narratives and the obsession with celebrity culture, and its structure is very reminiscent of a Coen Brothers movie, most notably Burn After Reading, where everything here is almost one bumbling series of events after another, usually with deadly results. The film had a very brief release in February where it got ripped apart by critics, with a measly 24% on Metacritic and an 11% on Rotten Tomatoes as of this video. Now, I don't think it's anywhere near that bad, but I also wouldn't say I enjoy this movie either. Everyone here certainly tries. Allison Janney gives a solid performance as always, being one of the film's strongest elements, and some standouts in the supporting cast that made me chuckle were Awkwafina as one of the crime associates who's looking for money she thinks Janney's husband stole, Regina Hall as the detective leading the case, and Wanda Sykes as the owner of a retail store where Janney's brother-in-law works. And I do think the story's intriguing enough and had the potential for being a great cult comedy. However, I think where this film ultimately suffers is tone. One minute it seems like it's going to fully embrace its dark themes and have a little bit of a bite in its sense of humor, and then the next it's being totally silly, acting like something out of an early 2000s comedy. Some of the wisecracks made by characters and some of the overly ridiculous scenarios, like in one scene for example where Regina Hall makes someone at a bank apologize to her coworker's dead body after they've been murdered, just don't go with other moments that are more like a battle of wits, like whenever Janney gets into arguments with someone over her credibility. On top of that, while it's part of the point, the film doesn't do a great job of making Janney seem convincing to anyone who asks her what happens to her husband. She constantly changes her story, stammering her way through many of the conversations, and while Regina Hall does see past her, the fact that literally no one else does is kinda ridiculous. I get that it's part of what keeps the story going, but they needed to do a better job of making the lie come off as believable. I don't think the film's god-awful or anything, it certainly could have been much worse, but it's still nothing good. It doesn't fully utilize a great cast, and it really should have leaned more into its satirical elements, as it could have had something meaningful to say. Unfortunately, this winds up being a swing and a miss. Breaking news in Yuba County gets a 5 out of 10. So let me know, did you see Breaking News in Yuba County, or are you planning to see it, and what were your thoughts? Do you have a favorite dark comedy? Do you have a favorite Allison Janney movie? Let me know in the comments below so we can discuss. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please like it and share it, and for more movie reviews and film discussion, please make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay updated. Thanks for watching everyone, and keep having fun with film.